Hello guys, and good evening. So we're here at a beautiful beach on the coast of Nicaragua called Las Peñitas. It's been unbelievably beautiful. Hasn't even rained, super sunny. Attack of the Mosquitoes, Volume 2, coming out this week though. It's been pretty intense. Other than the mosquitoes though, the surfing has been really good, the food has been good. We've made some new friends here. We're staying at a beautiful little hostel, parked in a very secure, gated spot. They say that bad things come in threes, and just in the past week, Trent almost drowned surfing. We had our van almost broken into, and our camera and microphone got completely soaked in seawater, and we've been having some technical difficulties with our camera gear. Hopefully, that means it's smooth sailing from here. We're staying positive and things are looking up. Frank is having a blast. Frank, where's Daddy? Let's go get him. There he is.
Oh, hey.
We pick you guys up every day in the morning and you never know what went on the night before. A lot of times we tell you, but today we are down at a little beach area called Las Peñitas, which is actually southwest of Leon, where we went volcano boarding.
We were gonna just stay here one night. We've ended up staying here 3 nights. I think we're gonna stick around and show you what it looks like.
Tonight, they're actually doing a barbecue and a bonfire.
Great night last night. Had a couple beers. Oh, of course, always zoomed in. Had a couple beers, had some barbecued chicken, some fried plantains and rice. This hostel has been an absolute treat. And one of the couples that is here is Matilda and Josh, and they are from Australia and New Zealand, and they're actually volunteering here. They're on a long traveling trip. Josh is from New Zealand. He's a really good surfer. He was actually gonna give Allie some lessons in surfing today, but the waves are a little unforgiving and I think Allie's just a little bit too nervous, so we're gonna wait until we find some waves that are a little bit more mild where there's not as big of consequences, and then Allie's gonna get in the water. Put on all my surf gear, took the surfboard, took the camera out here to the beach to get in a nice morning surf, and looks pretty sketchy. The tide is very low, which the tide being low isn't bad, but I think it's causing the waves to be very kind of walled out and it's really choppy. Me and Josh came out here and surfed for a little bit yesterday and the waves were actually really nice, so I was kind of excited for it today. Not very excited for this. I'll probably just get beat up and it doesn't look like I would even catch any good waves, so.
I'm 100% okay with that because, as you know, one of the last times Trent surfed, he had a near-death experience, so anytime there's an opportunity for him to come swimming with me instead of surfing, works for me.
It's kind of a bummer that I didn't get to surf. We took a nice little swim, and then we came back to the hostel here, took a cold, relaxing shower. I think we need to try and track down some breakfast.
Ready?
Look how beautiful Allie looks today.
Ah, thank you. This is the only thing cool enough for me to not die in.
Yeah. Gets really hot here.
I just looked at the thermostat in the van and it's 90 degrees and it's 8:30.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you get up and surf?
No. Did you?
No.
Classic.
Buenos días, Leslie.
Buenos días.
¿Está bien?
Sí, sí, todo bien.
Perfecto. We've gotten a little comfortable here over the last few days. It's a pretty empty hostel during the off season, so we've just made friends with all the staff and the volunteers, and it's been really nice and relaxing, actually.
You guys heading off right now?
Yeah.
We're gonna take off.
Hectic. Well, lovely to meet you.
You guys
You too.
Yeah. Thank you, I know.
Good to meet you guys.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
as well.
I'll just grab my phone.
Perfect.
Well, we're gonna try lock it in firmly.
Yeah,
probably
we
next couple days.
definitely want to go.
So hopefully we'll get
Try
there. But
to make it
we'll let you know. We'll confirm it in the next couple of days.
Cool.
And then we'll have a little bit of a shoulder dip and a toe tap. That'd be sweet.
Let's do it.
Oh man.
Let's go find a nice iced coffee. It's hot.
It's so hot. The one thing I just really can't understand is that I get that there's mosquitoes like in dense forests, but here we're at the beach and there are so many mosquitoes.
Because mosquitoes usually need to have or want like stagnant water.
Right.
Doesn't really make any sense because there's not like a lot of standing water around here.
Right. It's just ridiculous because Trent really doesn't get bitten at all, and then I'll complain about getting destroyed by mosquitoes and he's like, come on, they're not that bad. Clusters of bites all over my legs, and he's like, oh, okay. Maybe you are getting bitten. It's like, yes, severely.
Yeah, it's like usually there's just like flies landing on me and I'm like, ooh, that tickles, ooh, that bothers me. But then Allie like has freaking 100 welts all over her, so. It's just, you know, I have to deal with the sun burning me, Allie has to deal with mosquitoes biting her. We're just a perfect match.
That cafe was beautiful, and now we have a little bit of shopping to do. We were walking down the streets and passed by another really beautiful cafe that actually sells coffee beans, which we're out of, so we stopped in here to buy some coffee. And do you see these? Do you recall that we just ate? Are you surprised that Trent wants a pastry?
We shared a bagel. Allie acts like we had Thanksgiving dinner all the time when we shared a bagel. I'm hungry. I had to get a ham and cheese croissant. They're heating it up right now.
This guy.
So in all these places, there's supermarkets and then there's little mercados. There's supermercados and then mercados. The mercados, or the normal markets, are usually vendors that are set up in the streets that either grow the food or make the products, and then they come and set them up. You usually get a lot better stuff for a much better price. But it's not always easy to park the van around these little mercados. It's always a lot easier to get into a supermarket. You can buy everything in one spot. It takes less energy, but you usually spend more money and don't get as quality of food. So we're gonna go try and find a supermarket, but we're also gonna see if we can hit a little mercado on the way to get some fresh produce.
Oh, we're right in front. This is what she was talking about.
Yeah. Squash, we got onions, we got tomatoes,
Cucumbers.
we got mangoes,
Okay.
we got avocados. Well, I think we've got all the things that we really need. The one problem that I just realized is we have to carry all this back to the van. A pretty decent haul here. Giant thing of white vinegar, 3 little pints of milk.
Yeah, but
And
we're
then
gonna...
we've still got to get onions and peppers and all these other vegetables. We're gonna be loaded down on the way back to the van, so probably gonna have to put the camera away.
Yeah.
See you guys when we get there.
We've been doing a ton of driving, obviously, through all these different countries and cities that we've been going through, and Nicaragua cities so far have just been so insane. Like, the roads are tiny and there's a ton of traffic, and it's car traffic and motorcycles and trucks and garbage trucks and water trucks and just like buses, and everybody's trying to fit down these different little streets. Google Maps is not telling us when streets are one way, so we sometimes like are trying to turn left and you can't turn left. The road is not what you expected it to be. A lot of times there aren't even streetlights, it's just policemen blowing whistles directing traffic, and it's just intense gridlock. Very stressful driving in a vehicle this size.
But we're hanging in there. Now we are regrouped, refueled as far as all the food and groceries, and we had some coffee, we got some coffee beans, I got milk for lattes. I mean, I could survive in my van for like probably 5 days at this point. We got plenty of water. I do need to get a new SIM card. We've been having to buy SIM cards down here in Central America so that we can use our phones. I might be able to get a SIM card here on the way out of town. Other than that, we just need some peat moss because we got to change the toilet. Hopefully we can find a SIM card and some peat moss on the way out of town. Either way, let's hit the road.
Wow guys, it's taken us a lot longer than expected to get here, but the roads have been pretty good, the weather has held up, and this is absolutely gorgeous.
Made it to Laguna de Apoyo. You can't really see it right here, but this is an enormous crater from a volcano that is now a volcano crater lake. And it's absolutely beautiful. I'm only getting glimpses of it through the trees. I'm sure once we get to Paradiso, you're gonna be able to see everything a lot more clearly. But we got my cell phone SIM recharged. We got dirt for the toilet. We got pretty much everything we need to have a good time. And now we're gonna get down here to Paradiso and hang out on the lake. 1 hour massage for 20 bucks. We've come to the right place.
Wow, this is nice. We've decided to stay at Paradiso Hostel here, right on the lake, and this is incredible. It's basically a resort.
You get free coffee and tea. You get a free welcome drink.
Yeah.
It's like any resort I've ever been to. They have like a full kitchen. They've got Wi-Fi.
And it's only $5 to stay here, so it's like within our normal budget for a place we would spend the night, and it comes with all this amazing stuff.
And it's like absolutely beautiful.
Oh, look at this view.
Just wait for this. So Frank's out here swimming with Allie, having a great time. And then I'm gonna take my turn here in a second. As you all probably know, Frank loves swimming. Any chance there's water, he's always jumping in, he's always getting wet, he's always swimming out and swimming around. But here, it's kind of choppy from the wind, and Frank will only swim out to Allie, and then he turns around immediately and comes right back. I think the waves are kind of messing with him and getting in his ears, and he doesn't like that. You watch, he'll swim out. As soon as he gets there, he turns right back around. See you later. And he'll get out of the water, shake off, come over here for a second. And he goes right back over. And he jumps right back in. Swims out, turns around. It's actually hilarious. He's probably done it like 10 or 12 times in a row now.
I don't think Frank likes the waves.
Yeah, I think the waves keep getting in his ears.
Yeah, maybe.
Water in his ears.
But it feels so good.
Yeah,
You're
nice.
gonna love it. Yeah, you gotta go in. Good boy. How's that?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not really cold. It's like refreshing.
Yeah.
I'm starving. Need food ASAP.
I love it when he says those words.
Well, a little bit of time has passed. As you can see, the sun has officially gone down. We kicked it back here and made some dinner, and check this out. Allie made a teriyaki stir fry. What's up? We got all of our chores done today. We made it to Paradiso, is actually the name of the hostel, but I'll just call it Paradise. Well, you guys can't see us, because it's so dark. But we're just sitting right here on the beach, having 2 pina coladas, and this is our view. Go, 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 go.
Jump, jump, let's go. Wow. It's battle of the bugs out there. It's raging.
I
Raging
can see that
battle.
there's a ton of bugs that got in here
Yeah?
anyways.
You know what I have for that? This right here, my friends.
Fly swatter time.
Listen. Oh! 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 Best part of my day right here.
Well, we had a great time enjoying our pina coladas. Paradiso Resort, Hotel, Hostel, whatever it is. It's been amazing.
It's been amazing.
Don't swing that around.
Sorry.
I'm afraid you're gonna electrocute me.
I won't electrocute you. We've already had you almost die enough. No more almost
true.
dying for you.
We want to thank you guys so much for coming along on this adventure, for watching this episode. Hopefully it was entertaining for you. If it was, smash the like button for us because it really helps us out. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
And we'll talk to you soon, guys.
See you guys on the next one.
Good night.